Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Flicks Done Quick. And I want to take a little bit of time out of your day to talk about a Netflix series called Between. I'm going to be talking about the first season, of which I have just finished watching. First of all, I just want to say the girl from iCarly is in this fucking show. And I understand I shouldn't be saying this, but like I remember watching iCarly when I was like fucking Okay, so now with that out of the way, basically the concept of the show is that um it's just like there's like a community, like a somewhat rural community, and then there's a virus that occurs that kills everyone over the age of 21. So 22 and higher, you're gonzo, buddy. Sorry, you're dead. Um, so then the United States government just quarantines them, puts a fence around them, and anyone that tries to leave gets killed. If they go near the fences, they get shot at. If they go past the fences, there's minefields. If they try to fly a plane, they get shot at with like missiles. These are all things that happen in the show, by the way. Spoiler alert. Um, so that's basically the idea of the show, which is a pretty good idea. So I decided to give it a go, and the characters are okay. A lot of the characters are annoying, but I think that adds to the show because I mean it just makes it more realistic. A lot of the characters are pretty one-dimensional, but I mean, hey, if you're in a rural town in America, chances are there's gonna be some one-dimensional fucking morons. So it makes sense. My least favorite group is probably the rich people. I think the rich people are jackasses, mainly because I don't like rich people. So, like, basically, the rich people just try to start enforcing laws, and then, like, a bunch of other people kind of just, like, tell them to fuck off. And sometimes I work with them when the time is right, sometimes not. But, like, I don't know, the rich people have that entitled thing going on. And that kind of makes me, not like them. Some of the other characters are pretty good. There's the really smart guy, and he's kind of, I guess he's the main character. I guess. Um, because it turns out, spoiler alert, by the way, that someone he's related to worked on the virus. So I'm guessing that makes him the main character. I don't know, because they don't like all the characters are like they all have so much screen time, but there's so many of them, so that like there's I don't know, there's a lot of people to keep track of. There's just a lot of people in the show to keep track of, and it's not too focused. And I don't know if that's a compliment or a complaint, to be honest. That it's just not that focused. Um, because that it makes sense to me in that kind of context. It's an interesting show overall. Um, and it's basically just them trying to escape, and that's it. So there's a second season. I'm gonna check it out. It hopefully it the cliffhanger ending is that they're in the middle of a big escape plan. So we'll see how that goes. Um, but I mean overall it's pretty good. There's lots of death. There's lots of stuff like that. Not just from the virus, but also from like people killing each other on purpose, people killing each other on accident, that kind of stuff. People just getting sick, that kind of stuff. Lack of healthcare, lack of food, that kind of thing. So like that's just a thing that happens, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. I honestly like the my prediction for the second season, or if they make a three, four, five, I don't know. Like if they were to make this a longer series, would be to have like the quarantine area probably go outward. So like maybe they escape and then like the United States government quarantines where they escape to, that kind of stuff. And maybe they're trying to track them down. I can see that kind of being the direction of the series. So we'll see. But overall, I would say it was pretty good, very interesting, and I'm excited to watch the next little bits.